We'll be reviewing how to set up your inventory. So first you'll go to the navigation menu, click Setup, and Set Up Inventory. First thing you'll do is set up your suppliers. Your suppliers are going to be the business that you order your products through. You can assign multiple suppliers to a product in case you get it from multiple places, but you'll go in here and you'll give the supplier a name. You can note your account number, phone number, and email. Those are all just references. Same with the sales consultant. And then down here we have an option. You can have a setting where you say, okay, if I need 10 products or more, it can be 10 of the same product, 10 of multiple products, just a total of 10 products. You can put in whatever number you want. You can make this 100 or 7 or 77, whatever you want it to be. And then you put in here your email address. You can also put in multiple email addresses. And what that will do is it will check every morning to see if you need to order product. And if you do, it will send an email alert to those emails letting you know which suppliers are low. That way you can plan into your day that you need to plan to do inventory, or if you have an opportunity to stop and pick it up on the way into the office or the business, that would be helpful. So that is how you set up your suppliers. Next, you'll go back to set up inventory and you set up your inventory groups. In the example that we'll use here is a salon or spa. So your inventory groups would be like shampoo or conditioner, styling aids. So for example, I'm just going to set up a group called styling, and then I can also assign it a sort order. And what will happen is in my reporting, I'll be able to say, okay, how much did I sell in styling products? I'm not so concerned about if it was extra hold hairspray or semi-hold hairspray or gel or mousse or leave-in conditioner. I don't really care what kind of products, but I need to be able to do a summary. So that's a really simple way to use that. So you'll be able to assign those inventory groups when you set up your product. So you've set up your suppliers where you order it from, you've identified your different groups that you want to report by, and then you'll have your product line. So these are typically going to be like the product line. For example, again, we'll do another hair example, like Aveda would be a product line, Moroccan oil would be a product line, R&Co would be a product line. Your nail polish lines would be things like OPI or Morgan Taylor and so forth, CND. So this is where you're going to identify the product line name. So you give it a name, and then you can assign it a color, and that color will be used in checkout to easily identify that product. And then you tell it which inventory groups. So like within our Aveda line, we sell shampoos and conditioners, styling aids, masks, and miscellaneous. And then you also identify the different units of measure, like fluid ounces, grams, milliliters, etc. A lot of this will be in there by default, which is really nice, but you do need to identify this. It is a lot to set it up. We do have options to import inventory if you want to contact our support team. But the nice thing is once you set these up, you probably won't touch this much ever again. So after you establish your product lines, then you'll create your products. The reason that we have to do all those things up front is so when we create our products, we have those items to assign it to. It really is truly the benefit of being able to do so much customization within our software. So let me go ahead and show you how to simply set up. I'll just go ahead and create, let's say, a shampoo. And the SKU will be something easy. And you can assign it multiple SKUs. So if maybe the supplier has 2 different SKUs for it, you can have that be multiples or remove them. And if it's a different stock number, because when you order it, the ordering number is different than the SKU, sometimes that's the case, you can create that. You put in the size, so it's 22, and then from here you can identify is it fluid ounces or grams or whatever the unit of measure. Then of course the product line that you're assigning it to, the inventory groups that you've established, if the product is taxable or not. If it's a professional product, if you check this box, it will not appear in your checkout. This is typically for things you use behind the scenes, for the business itself, not necessarily for the client, like you would use it on the client, but you would not ring it up. And then in here, you put the price that you would charge the client. And then this is your standard cost. This is on average how much you pay for it. Over time, this average cost will update if you get deals, and note that in your product orders. Your quantity on hand is the amount of these shampoos that you currently have. Your minimum quantity is the least amount ever you would want to carry. So in this example, if I currently have 5 and my minimum quantity is 10, when you watch the purchase order video, this would tell it to order 5 because it would want to make sure it hits that minimum. If the supplier minimum is, let's say 10, then it would order 10. And then under the product image, you can upload an image of this product. And then here you select the suppliers in which you order this product from. Like I mentioned, you can select multiple suppliers. And then if you plan to set up multiple products, go ahead and click Save and Add New, and this will keep recycling. Or you can just go ahead and click Save, and your product is successfully saved. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.